everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm the Youth Public Services Librarian here at the Mechanicsville branch of the Pamunkey Regional Library, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to make a tote bag with a t-shirt and a pair of scissors. It's pretty simple, but I think it's fun and a good way to use some t-shirts. I don't know if you have them. I have so many t-shirts that I don't wear, but I also don't want to get rid of. So without further ado, let's get started. So you're going to want to take your t-shirt and your pair of scissors and kind of lay it out. Once you've done that, you'll want to fold your t-shirt in half, lining up the sides, so kind of lining up the sleeve area. And once you've done that, you are going to cut along the inside part, so kind of towards the letters here. You're going to cut that sleeve off on both sides. I did them at the same time just so that it remains even on both sides of your shirt. So once you've done that, your shirt will look like this. I'm not the best at cutting straight lines and things like that, so it's really important that you keep your shirt kind of folded over when you do it. But you'll start like that, and then you will, sorry this picture is super blurry, but yeah, as you can see, we've cut off the sleeves, and then you'll go ahead and cut that neck part out. Now, I did a pretty terrible job here. It is not even at all, so you might want to take that part slowly, because this will be kind of your opening of your bag, but for my purposes, I was like, that's fine. I can live like that with a shirt that maybe is not super even. So once you've done that, you're going to turn your shirt inside out. It doesn't really matter if it's like facing up, if the front of the shirt is facing up or if the back of the shirt is facing up, it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure that you've turned your shirt inside out, because we're going to start cutting the bottom. So if you're familiar with like no-sew blankets, it's the same concept for our bag. So you'll start on either side, the left or right hand side, cutting the little strips with your shirt. And if you have a tape measure or a ruler or something like that, because you need a little more structure like I do, you're welcome to use one. I tried to kind of keep it at 3 inches, as you can see in this picture, all along the bottom of the shirt. And once you've done that, once you've cut out, and it doesn't matter how many strips you have, just as long as you've cut the bottom into strips at kind of the same length across. So once you've done that, you're going to start knotting or making little knots with the strips. I found that if you do one, if you go all the way across the bottom with one, that's a great start. And then I did the first row, and then I went and like double knotted it, kind of alternating the top and the bottom. But as long as you've like filled up the holes on the bottom to make sure that like none of your stuff falls out, you're good to go. So kind of just go back and forth a couple times. Having too many knots is not going to hurt you at all. It just makes your stuff a little more secure, and that's what we're aiming for when we have a bag that we're going to be using. So once you've kind of gone back and forth several times making knots with those little tags, the little tabs, those little things at the bottom, your shirt is gonna start to kind of pull at the bottom, and that's kind of how you know that you're made a secure bag without any holes in it. So it'll start to look something like this. And then we are ready to turn it back the right way, inside in. And you'll see at the bottom here how it kind of puckers at the bottom. But that's about it. You've made your t-shirt tote bag. And for my last picture here, I put some balls of yarn in the bag and then just kind of put on a doorknob so you can kind of see what it looks like when it's full of stuff. But there are no holes at the bottom. Nothing can fall out. I mean, maybe pen or pencil, but again, if you do all those knots and stuff, you're probably good to go. So that's how to make a no-sew t-shirt tote bag. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, of course, at any time, feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!